Hey you guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single. This is an 8-card spread just to see like what's going on in your love life for those of you that are completely single. So let's go ahead and begin, and we'll focus on the first question, why you are currently single. All right, next we'll focus on who is coming towards you. Next, we'll look at when this person will come into your life. And then we'll look at advice. Okay, so let's look at why you're currently single. We have the Four of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay, so it could be that, you know, the offers that you're getting at this time just don't interest you. Maybe you're not really feeling the current contenders that are reaching out to you. Seems like you also, maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're not quite ready to open up to someone, to open up yourself to a relationship. Or maybe you are emotionally stuck and you're just unable to move past someone who still has your heart. Or maybe you're still comparing people to the person that you had before, and people just don't live up to that standard. It seems though that you want something where there is maybe an emotional bond, someone that you can connect to. It kind of feels like there is someone that is trying to get your attention, but it doesn't seem like you're able to see that. I kind of feel like maybe you're not ready to receive the person that is standing in front of you. And it seems like there is something in regards to someone who has, who is a water sign, especially if someone has moon in Cancer. This may be the person that is trying to get your attention. You also, like I said, maybe you're not ready to, you know, share yourself with anyone, or you don't really trust people. It's like you're just being closed off emotionally. Now, there also could be something in regards to a water sign. I don't know if a water sign is in the way of you having love or having a relationship. I don't know if they're like cock blocking, like somebody from your past, or if it's just something in regards to a water sign. If you are a water sign, it could be that you're just blocking yourself, like you're just not ready. It seems like you don't trust your intuition as well. You're not listening to your intuition. You also are coming off being very guarded or stubborn. Something maybe requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. And maybe you're not ready to do that. Maybe you don't want to step out of your comfort zone. So I don't know what it would be, but it's like to have what you want. You've got to, say for instance, you are wanting someone to approach you. You don't want to approach them at all. Not even talking about like pursuing someone, but just like initiating a conversation with someone. Maybe you are just like, no, if they're not initiating conversation with me, then this person's not interested. So I'm not going to waste my time in trying to get their attention and blah, blah, blah. And maybe, all you do need to do is initiate a conversation. And then that person will take over. But because that's so uncomfortable for you, it's stagnant. So it seems like the energies are kind of like the same. The energies have probably been the same for a while now, especially if you've been single for a while. And something just may be as simple as you getting out of your comfort zone. It's possible that somebody is like right there though, and you're just like not noticing. You're too caught up into your own situation. Something else is going on with you where you're not noticing what's in front of you. Yeah. All right, so let's see who is coming towards you. We have Three of Swords and the Fool. Okay, so for some of you, this may be someone that is an ex, or someone who did hurt you or make you feel some type of way. That could also be the reason why you're not engaging with this person or paying attention to them. I also have, like, at the worst, that nobody's coming towards you. That's the worst. But if not, then whoever's coming towards you is someone who's also like free-spirited, very carefree, but also kind of disconnected. Someone very strange and unusual who marches to the beat of their own drum. Somebody who doesn't really care what people have to say. Somebody who take strange risk. Either it could be in fashion. Maybe someone says risky things. They push the envelope. But it seems like an unusual character. I feel like somebody is, like I said, they're a little bit disconnected. Somebody might be disconnected from reality. This is someone who just does things and people are like, but why? Like, I don't get you. I don't understand you. But they don't care. They're like, well, I'm just doing me. Maybe this person has the attitude of you only live once. I don't know if this person is looking for commitment, because I am getting like that free-spirited energy. Or maybe, it's just because they haven't found what they're looking for, but this person does seem disconnected. They also could have air in them, especially Libra or Aquarius. I feel that whoever's coming towards you is also someone who could be a loner, but something about them, I don't know, I'm getting that they're just kind of lucky. I feel that they get away with a lot of things. They might come off as above the law. It seems like danger can't harm them, like they're immune to danger. They probably like to walk on the dangerous side. It just seems like they have like a risky outlook on life, risky behavior. But they're lucky. They do things that most people can't get away with. I feel like this person, if they have a pet, that they're very close to it. And it's possible that it could start off at a distance. This person also may have recently gone through a breakup, or like when they come into your life, they'll probably be coming out of a breakup or a separation. I would be cautious because it looks kind of fresh. So the other person may not fully be out of the picture. It depends on the situation. This person may be looking just to clear their head. They might not even be looking for a relationship. And then suddenly they see you or run into you, and that changes everything. I do feel that this person either they wear suits for no reason, something in regards to the way they dress. I kind of feel like this person would wear a suit for no reason. Like I said, they do things that make you just feel like, but why? Like, what are you doing? But they might feel like life is too short. Yeah. All right, so let me see. Oh, let me just try channel in and see if I can get any physical description. I don't feel like I'm getting a strong physical description. I feel like they like black. I don't know if they're black, but I feel like they like black. That might be their favorite color. I feel like their hair may be short or like shoulder length. That's all I'm picking up on the physical description. Okay, let's see when. All right, so I have 3 of Cups and Judgment. So something seems like it's out for judgment. It's up in the air. It's very possible that something has already been initiated and just requires an action or a response. There's a possibility too that there's some unfinished business that you have with someone, and there's an opportunity coming up where, you know, you and this person get to come back together and resolve whatever past issues that you had. Timing also may have to do with a past situation. So like as soon as you take care of some sort of unfinished business, any type of unfinished business that you have, could be when this relationship will begin. Something also could happen within the next 3 weeks to 3 months. But before the relationship can begin, it does seem like there's a need to reflect. I don't know if you're going to witness something in the sky or if something has to do with something being in the sky. Now, it did just make me think of the air balloon that's floating around in the sky. Some sort of spy device that is floating around in the sky. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but it may in regards to timing. It seems like if you study astrology, it does have to be in alignment with something in your birth chart. I feel like there's some sort of transit happening. It's like a fortunate transit, something that brings in good fortune or good luck. And I feel like once this transit forms in your birth chart, then that's when this opportunity for this relationship will begin. It almost feels like, I know I said 3 weeks to 3 months, but it seems like something could be like happening like right now. All it takes is for someone to take some sort of action. It's like an opportunity is just like waiting. There is a possibility for a reconciliation. And it seems like maybe something needs to be brought to your realization. Like you might have some sort of a wake up call. It seems like you suddenly notice something, like here you aren't paying attention, but then all of a sudden you see something. You're like, I didn't see that before. How long has that been there? Let's just say you're going through some text messages and you see a notification from an unknown number and you're like, wait, like where'd this text message come from? And maybe you received that text message when your app was open, so you know how you don't get that notification if the app is already open. So maybe it came at a time where you didn't notice it, and then all of a sudden you're like, let me respond. I didn't even know this has been sitting here for 2 weeks. So something could be going on where because you didn't get the notification that, it just requires a response. So yeah, you might want to go through your old text messages, your old emails, your DMs, like go check because maybe somebody has responded to you or reached out to you about something. Somebody might be waiting for your response and then it can begin. I still kind of feel like divine timing is at play. So even though you may have missed something, like that had to happen. Like that's perfect. Like you see it when you needed to see it. It wasn't meant for you to see it at that time. So now you're seeing it because it's time for you to see it. But it does seem that this could be a significant connection. This relationship can also begin during any type of interaction that you have or socializing that you're doing. So if you go to a party or you're just kind of socializing with people at some sort of gathering, you could meet someone there or the relationship could begin there. It can be something even as, mundane. Let's say you're out socializing and that's when you notice that you had that text message. It's like, oh, you're socializing with friends and then all of a sudden you see that you got an old message and things can take off. So yeah. I also feel that whoever's coming towards you, like you guys had something going on in a previous life and something is like full circle. Like they came into this lifetime to come into contact with you. Like this was the best time frame. And I feel like you're going to recognize them. Maybe it took you a minute. Like you didn't notice them at first, but then it's like that second time you see them or hear their voice or something, you're like, it rings a bell. And you're like, I know you. So I feel like it took a minute for you to recognize this person, or it took a minute for them to recognize you, but they're noticing or you're noticing. Okay, so yeah, let's see advice. I have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So I feel like you're being asked to finish up some things that you've got going on. So it's indicating that you're almost at the finish line with some sort of responsibilities. And I feel like once you take care of some other type of responsibilities, that is another thing that could happen. Then that is when you'll be ready to focus on a relationship. I feel like you also are needing to pay attention to your dreams. I feel like maybe your dreams have been showing you things about your future or about a relationship, or trying to prepare you in some way. Well, I kind of feel like this is also talking about something that is happening on your future person's end, where, like I was picking up, that somebody might be going through a breakup. I kind of feel like maybe someone needs to tie up some sort of loose ends and make sure that they're finished with that breakup before you guys can meet. But for you, it just seems like you've got a lot of obligations, but you're almost finished. You'll almost be ready to go ahead and begin a relationship. I feel like advice is also telling you to allow yourself to fall in love. Allow yourself to enjoy the illusion. Maybe you're like, this is just, I know this is just an illusion, or, maybe you're, talking about this is the Matrix, and don't get me wrong, I believe in that. I subscribe to that. But, it's like, you're like, oh, this life is temporary. It's like, look, go ahead and enjoy this life while you're in it. So I feel like you're being given permission to just like have fun and enjoy the moment. Something also literally may be going on with family, and maybe you're needing to fulfill some sort of obligations with your family. This also may be talking about something about the timing, or how you meet this person. So let's say you were invited to some sort of family event, and you're like, I don't want to go to the family event. But by going to that family event, you run into that person. I'm seeing something about a vacation. You probably do need a vacation. And it seems like you also need to let your guards down. If you've been very guarded, I feel like you need to let your guards down. Seems like something could be going on where your family is growing or expanding. So be prepared for that. Again, I'm not really sure how it relates to your love life. It could be that, this person is a single parent, or you're a single parent. So by the two of you coming together, it's bringing family together, or your family grows. Maybe you're needing to make room to share your life with someone. Make room in a home. And I feel like in general it's saying that, all your hard work is going to pay off, or the fact that you've been patient for so long, things are going to pay off. You may have been keeping yourself busy and preoccupied, and before you know it, there's the love of your life. You didn't even notice because you've been so busy. So I feel like you should focus on fulfilling obligations, and before you know it, there'll be a relationship. All right, let me clarify some things. Yeah, so I feel like you've been very focused on other things right now. You might have some sort of a passion project that you need to complete. I feel like the reason why you're currently single as well is because it simply hasn't been meant to be just yet. Like things have been aligning for you, but it's like that perfect alignment will be like the combination to opening up love for you. But everyone has their own unique time in regards to those love transits, marriage transits, meeting transits. So I feel like it hasn't happened yet, but it has been. And things are getting lined up into place. Yeah, it seems like you've been guided on some sort of a path. Maybe for you, life has been mundane. You've just been going through life day by day. And then you don't really realize, what is getting ready to happen, who is getting ready to come into your life, everything that has been leading up to the events of you and your love interests. Yeah, it seems like you've just been, single, focusing on yourself, focusing on work. And then also maybe you are a loner and have just been enjoying your alone time. Yeah, someone's been having fun by themselves and, just doesn't trust people anyway. You've also been having to heal or work on trust issues or any type of emotional traumas that you've had. Like you've been working on that. You've been working on yourself. It seems like something about your life had to be reset. Like you've been having to rebuild yourself, or let's say you're a business person. Maybe you've been focusing on your business and rebuilding your business. You just really haven't had time and things have just not been in alignment. Especially for those of you that have Saturn in the 7th house, looking at the 7th house, or Saturn has been, is one of your, what do you call it, relationship planets or meeting planets, because it would require Saturn to line up in a perfect position, and Saturn spends about 2.5 years in each sign. So it takes a minute for Saturn to make its rounds, And so if your love life is dependent on a Saturn placement, it can just take a long time. That's why I always like to talk about, like, try and understand your birth chart, at least like the basics, because it can definitely give you clues about the timing of your love life and the type of person that you most likely will end up with as well. Whoever is coming towards you, I don't know if this is a sensitive person, or, like I said, they have caused you some sort of heartache, or maybe you're the one that caused them some sort of heartache and you're unaware of it. I feel like this person still has some sort of fresh wound. This person may be trying to get your attention. The energy is still passive, the way they come off. Even if in their mind they feel like they're being direct, they're just not. Their efforts are invisible to you. Somebody just seems like they're going through a breakup, though. They're going through some sort of detachment phase. Also, whoever's coming towards you, they could be like starting over in life, or it's like they're having to find themselves. They're rediscovering themselves. I almost want to say they don't know who they are. I know that sounds like bad. It's like, oh, I need them to know who they are. I feel you. But, I don't know. Maybe you just kind of meet them at this unusual time in their life where they're rediscovering themselves. Maybe they used to know who they were, until something happened, and now they're trying to find themselves again. This person is also looking for a distraction. Like I said, I feel like they're not really looking for anything serious, but that could change. That could, evolve into something else. It's possible that this person is some sort of performer or entertainer as well. And it's funny because in this house, somebody was just talking about method acting. So I don't know, maybe someone appears a certain type of way because they're actually in character. But if somebody has been trying to get your attention, it seems like they have been just indirectly indicating that they are hurting, or that they're going through a breakup. Even if it's not necessarily over you, they're just like dropping hints that they're hurting. I feel like whoever they are, they also want to get away, run away. They're looking for answers. You might be attracted to something about their unusual behavior. Judgment also may have something to do with the next retrograde planet. Including the outer planets. Or if there's an outer planet that is already retrograde, maybe when it goes direct. But I feel like it's talking about something about a retrograde planet. Timing may have to do with a water sign, but it also may have to do with you trusting your intuition or taking some sort of action, like I said. I still see the same energies of someone that is maybe trying to get your attention, maybe, but you just didn't notice it. I'm also getting that you thought something was over and it's not. You thought you weren't going to hear from someone again. You thought you weren't going to see this person anymore. But you do. You'll get to, something's going to bring the two of you back together or back in contact with each other. So there is a past energy attached to this. There may need to be forgiveness. I feel like somebody is getting a second chance or wants a second chance. Or someone wants to make something up to you. They're like, let me make this up to you. So it also has to do with a missed opportunity. Someone had the chance before to get to know you and missed it, or vice versa. But it seems like there's going to be a second go around. Something may have to literally do with somebody's son. Like maybe you're needing to focus on your son or a child. And I don't know why I feel that, I know this is advice, but it's still making me feel like it's talking about just a situation that you were thinking about, dreaming about. And it has to do with a spirit child for somebody. I don't know if you're having to let go of somebody or your spirit child. Like if you lost a child at one point and have just been going through some sort of heartache. I don't know. I just kind of feel like that spirit is letting you know that they're okay. It's like they're waving from the other side or trying to get your attention from the other side, but they're happy. I'm getting energies that seem happy. This also could be telling you to prepare for a child, depending on, you know, where you are in your life and your age. I know having a child is not for everybody, but for somebody, this could be just kind of like encouraging you to prepare yourself for a child. Now, if it's not like, you know, a baby, then it could be more so like a creative project. And I'm always getting something about if you're writing something. Like maybe you're needing to finish something first and then you can focus on a relationship. Something needs to be released. Some sort of energy that you're holding on to needs to be released. That also could be blocking you from receiving love or, being ready for love. Yeah, I feel like you're being told to release somebody that you've been grieving over. So that you can make room for the new energy. Too much heavy energy, too much old energy you're still holding on to. Yeah. And even if this old energy, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, an ex or somebody that you were in love with. But it could be anything that you've been holding on to. It's a past energy that needs to be released. Let it go. There could be someone that you keep dreaming about. You also could be getting messages from any family member that crossed over. Seems like maybe they're wanting to share something with you or get your attention in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah. I am feeling like that is probably all for now. I'm just looking to see if I'm getting any other messages. No. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. So hopefully, some things have resonated. But feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.